No. Okay. Well, like I said, worst comes to worst, we can just wrap it, you know, without a box. It'd be a little funky looking, but that's okay. Could even use pieces of a box and like put it together so that it's like, you know, the top is on top of it so that it's in place, and then like take pieces of a box and stick it inside of it on the sides of it so that the package has some like shape to it, you know, so it's not just like a bunch of crinkled wrapping paper. So if you can't find a box, just take some pieces of cardboard. Yeah, well, just in case. We can always use a little bit of cardboard on the sides to fix it. So. Okay, here we are again. Gotta sit up straight or this chair will punish me. So, it's Tuesday, reset day. That means side quests galore. Take care of those, and then we also have side quests galore from the role quests, so we'll take care of those too. And we might get a little MSQ stuff done today. After, I think, like 2 more quests, main quests, we have ether currents to get in Lakeland. So basically today's mostly going to be side stuff, and then Thursday we'll probably have more main stuff, although we'll be catching up with any of the additional ether currents we didn't get before we leave Lakeland to the next area, which is a few quests away. Not too many, but a few. But all that is irrelevant until we take care of the side quests that we have that are priority. So we'll work on those, and then we'll get going from there. One more section to the refrain. I was gonna take a drink because I was like, oh, it's almost over. No, not quite. Gotta get through this part next. All right, here we go. So funny story, I did 3-person Holminster yesterday. At least part of Holminster with 3 people because the first DPS got there and then immediately left but didn't leave. They logged out without leaving party. And the tank and the other DPS were like, let's just see how far we can get with 3 people. And I was healing it because I remember healing it being a decent challenge, so I tried the decent challenge, and yeah, it went a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna, especially since it was 3 people. We did half of the first wall-to-wall pull with only 3 DPSs, and nobody died, and then we did like smaller pulls for a little while until the timer ran out, and then we replenished our ranks after the first boss. We beat everything up through the first boss with just 3 people, basically, so... And it was easier than I remember it being, but it's probably because we had a warrior who was, like, tanked out to shit in gear. As anyone who's played the current content will tell you, eye level is no fucking joke. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Shadowbringers, the stream edition. You'd be forgiven for not thinking this is Shadowbringers, considering I'm in Taomi Zoo. But we're taking care of more side quests before we continue today, because today is Reset Day, Tuesday, so that means that we have Beast Tribe quests that have all lined up with our custom deliveries quests and a whole bunch of stuff. So there's like 4 quests to go do, and then there's 4 role quests to do when we go back to MSQ. So, excuse me, we'll be doing that, and then we'll be moving on. Because Kojin ready for rank 7. I think the Vanu, because I haven't done anything with them yet today, I might get them ready to go for Thursday to rank 6, because if I do that, I think if I did my math right, they'll be ready for rank 7 the same day the Kojin will be done at rank 8. So we'll see if it works out. But all of that planning aside, we need to prepare for battle, because today we start with a test of courage. We have to go tell the Red to fuck right off and take Tsukumo back. Oh, okay. I figured I'd been late at this point, but... They probably figured it was an easier target to take them, actually. I think it's a he, Tsukumo. Take them while we were distracted, we'll just say that. Oh, you know, that's also a possibility too, yeah. Well, if he's so heavily guarded, then why did he decide to do this by himself with the kidnapping thing? Okay, so how do we draw them away? Oh, I can draw them away. I can act as a distraction. No, sheer strength alone might not, but I have an off-guard window that I deal 60 bazillion damage as a blue mage in, so it's probably okay. I'll stab them with triple trident! It's like triple triad, except you die. Okay. Well, as far as I'm aware, Susano is not recruiting at the moment, so, you know. Why don't we convince them with your actions? You're always good at taking action. Yeah, something like that. Let's give it a shot. No, that's fine, Kabuto. It makes sense. Let's go see if we can, you know, convince some people to help with the distraction. You may have noticed I changed up a teeny tiny little bit of glamour, by the way. I went back to the Doman Enclave, and the kids all saved up to get one of the artisans to make me these fancy little bracelets. I like them. It's like a good luck charm, so I'm going to hold on to them. Because you never know, they might come in handy. And that's probably the last change I'll be making to my Blue Mage glamour for the remainder of time. I just thought it made sense because we have something on the other arm as a result of the Lucian Prince's jacket, but we don't have anything on this arm, so why not? Alright, Kabuto, how's it going? Nothing like that, but yeah, we gotta go do a rescue mission. So Kabuto has a plan that will not require them to fight. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There you go. Appeal to what they're good at. That makes sense, Kabuto. You look at him all ready to lead these people. I'm pretty sure that was all you, big guy. You knew what he was good at and you took advantage of it. Okay. Can do. Let's go see if Bunchin is keen on what's going on here. Are you a DPS of some kind, or are you a crafter? No, you're probably a crafter. I was gonna look and see if there were any, like, combat classes around here so I could ethereal mimicry them, but the problem is that because Kurenai's here, mostly the people that return to Tamamizu now are people who are doing their custom deliveries, so I probably won't be as lucky. And I don't feel like going all the way to Limsa just to ethereal mimicry somebody, so I'll just take it on the nose. We'll do it at base. Raw blue mage. Well, you're not used to it. That's why it's so tiresome. Either that or you're in your afternoon slump. Like me. Alright, let's let them assemble! Hopefully you don't have to drag them through any portals to get them to assemble. What in the fuck am I doing? I'm sitting here using the lookout emote like I'm standing at the top of a cliff or something like it. I'm not so sure they did. Yeah. Let's have a look. Ah, we have some volunteers. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Makuro. That is a long way to go, but let's hope they aetherite travel. But yeah, as it turns out, all of the people that we've recruited along the way will have some say in all of this, how this is all going to go down, so. See, there you go there, Kabuto. Awesome. Oh, okay. And what they say about him. The heir of the opulent. Okay, that sounds just as pompous as I expected him to be. It would be the perfect hiding place. Yeah, drag them out on the waves so we can confront Hiromaki directly. There you go. Alright, everybody. We ride the waves to victory. I don't know an actual, like, pep talk that would be specific for the Kojin. You'd think that all the quests I've done here in the Ruby Sea would help with that, but not so. Unfortunate, but the truth. Alright. Let's take the car out for another spin. I don't know how we're going to manage to get this in undetected, but I suppose if they're distracted, it won't matter if we're undetected because they'll be off doing other things while Kabuto and I make our way inside. And Kurenai is ready to do her deliveries as well, but I'm going to wait to do those until we've taken care of this. This seems like a more pressing matter, if I'm being honest, because this is directly important in terms of the safety of Tamamizu, so I think Kurenai can take a number for a few minutes until I take care of this. Nothing against her, but her business won't have any business left if we all, you know, get usurped by the Red and taken over and die. So it's probably for the best I take care of this first, and then we'll take care of the other two things I got there. After that, we got one thing left to do in Idleshire, although that will probably take us on a round trip as well, depending on where Adkirag's friends take us. We'll see. As I say, oh, it looks like he's already up there, but actually not. He's inside his bubble. We're all in position? Good. Alright, sounds like a plan. Is this the level sync? Actually, give me one moment. I just need to swap one thing around in my hotbar. I swapped on Toad Oil instead of Basic Instinct because I don't think you can use Basic Instinct in an instance. I think you can only use it in, like, light party situations where you don't have a light party. So I just swapped to Toad Oil because it seems like it'd be a good defensive option. I mean, it gives me 20% extra evasion, so if nothing else, I can just frustrate Hiromaki to death. So. Oh, and speaking of Triple Trident, I also swapped that onto my bar with Tingle and Whistle, and then I needed another physical attack, so I put Abyssal Transfixion on there, and that should come in pretty handy for us. We'll see how it all goes as we take on the test of courage. I remember the Ananta one being a little difficult, so we'll see if this one proves the same. I do have an interrupt though, so that should make things a little bit easier. I think there was an interrupt on the last one and I like didn't have the sardine. So, you know. Oh, Bunchin's here. Oh, sweet. Blessed Namazu Chime. Thanks, Bunchin. I'm sure they will, especially after all the aid I've already given them so far. Ooh, damage up. Very nice. How long does that last? Forever! So I have echo and damage up. Perfect. Oh, and Makura has more treasures. Awesome. Alright, Kabuto, onward. Harness the treasure's powers and make for the heir of the opulent. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I know how to fix their wagon. Whoa! Fix their wagon. Hold on. Just do this real quick. Oh, they're immune to deep freeze. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll just tingle them. Guess I can triple trident now. Oh, good. That did very good work. They're also fully resistant to paralysis, which is not a good sign for the possible chance that in a few moments I'm going to be fighting What's-His-Face, and he might be fully resistant to paralysis as well. Actually, I don't need to be right on top of them to do Abyssal Transfixion, so I will not be. You know what? Why don't I do this? There we go. And now I can get rid of the Ray and get rid of the Red Haya as well. There. I won't even bother whistling it. It's fine, because they're almost dead anyway, so. Ideally, I'll have all my stuff back by the time we actually need it. I suppose I could boost up and then Choco Meteor! Confucius would be proud. Okay, are there any other treasures to be taken? Yeah, I was gonna say, there's probably a treasure here somewhere. Maybe it'll give us Voln down. Or Voln, yeah, Voln down actually is the good one. Blessed Kastiri Morin Kur. Oh, this is the sitar they gave us. Cool. Rehab! I have permanent regen. Very nice. Thank you, Makura. Kabuto. Let's get on our way, shall we? Before Hiromaki decides to run away or something. Oh, I gotta switch over chat. There we go. Forgot to do that. Boy, it's a good thing nobody was asking me to join their free company. I've been getting all these ads for Organization 13 lately. I keep telling old Xehanort that I wouldn't be a good fit for the 13, but he keeps ignoring me. Ah, it's fine. We can handle their numbers. Let's do this. Come and get it, suckers. I got a full Serpanaka window for you. Were you, Oh, okay. I was gonna say, were you gonna limit break them? Because, like, you don't have to anymore. I guess you can now, though. Maybe I should Toad Oil now. Considering their numbers. It's too bad Flying Frenzy doesn't stun them. Oh well. It does deal just enough damage to take care of things, though, so that's good. I don't think there are any, like, hidden blessing treasures. I think you get them all as long as you're following Kabuto. Oh, hello. You guys planning on making a trip here? Hang in there, Kabuto. I got you. I'm not close enough to triple trident this man. Haha. You won't have him for long, not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, Kabuto, get yourself out of there so you're not having trouble. Let's see if I can get the caster. Oh, nice direct crit. You guys aren't deep freezable, are you? No. It's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they would be, but I mean, I guess if they're not, they're not, you know, what can you do? What's Flying Frenzy do if I do this? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. You might want to actually move a little, Kabuto, just saying. Probably don't need this. It's okay, though. I mean, I guess he's got regens, so he'll probably be fine. Sounds like a plan. You either. Oop, one more treasure. Give me the Vuln down, Makura. Oh, okay. I was going to take a drink, but I'll wait until we get to right around this corner, just in case something decides to reinforce and also murder them. So, there's the Heir of the Opulent over there. It's probably the spot where we first found Susanoo, because that was where we were going to get the Magatama back, if I recall correctly. Blessed Hingen armor. Shihumi, I'll take this Vuln down, please. Awesome. Sounds like a plan, Kabuto. Let's put a cap on this one. Alright, Hiromaki, we know you're here. Show yourself and give me back Tsukumo. Okay, good. Thank you for the status report. Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll take care of the rest. You guys just get back to where it's safe. Excuse me. Have faith in us. Have faith in the plan. Alright, Kabuto, 2 on 2. You gotta take on Shogi first. He's a big guy. Let's lay into him, Kabuto. Might use my 2-minute window while I'm here because my cooldowns should all be back at the moment, so let's just take a look. I believe they are. Watch out, Kabuto. I got Serpenaka waiting for him. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to triple trident you, but sure, why not? I'll just let the bleed do the work for me. Now I'll triple trident you, you jackass. That's Abyssal Transfixion. Hold on. There. Curse of the Tides. If I bonk you on the head with a Choco Meteor, will you no longer Curse of the Tides? No. Incorrect. Okay. Oh, okay. Better get over here so I can do this. I should probably hit the one that Kabuto's hitting, huh? Oh, that's Shogi. Okay, hang on. I can get this. Phew! Just in time. Not bad, Kabuto, not bad. I almost didn't have that one. Let me get the hell away from Kabuto so he doesn't get blasted too hard. He's got like 1 billion HP though, so he'll probably be fine. I've got a question for you. How do I rip his aggro off of you and give it to me instead? I probably could just White Wind and do it, huh? Oh well. Should I do my, nah, I'll wait, because I almost have triple trident back, so then I can do my Serpenaka window and get most of my damage out. Ruby Spray, I gotta run. I gotta go! Kabuto, watch out! Ruby Rip. There you go, buddy. Should be the last one, I think, because I've almost got Night Bloom back, so... Do this, and then get my window going. Alright, this time please don't interrupt me, because I got a little upset last time you interrupted me. Interrupting me again. It's okay, I can do this. There you go. Kabuto, which one are you hitting, buddy? This one? Okay. I can help you with that. Look at that! Easy as that. Now we can resume the beating! Hey Marie, how's it going? Welcome back. Just hopping in before you try to make meatloaf with your boyfriend. Enjoy your fight and bonding with the TMNT. Yes, thank you. I will do so. I gotta go. Hold on. I'll be back. You got me this time, Gadget, but not some stench of death. Why is the thing not... Oh, okay. Going away. I mean, okay, if you don't want to let me code oil myself. Do I still have the boost? I still do have the boost. Choco Meteor! I probably should have used the boost on Song of Torment. That's okay. There we go. I'll just do it now. I think we're doing some decent damage. I don't think we're doing quite as much as we could be doing, but that's okay. Curse of the Tides was which one again? Oh, that's what that one is. Okay. I'm working on it. Let me do this while I'm thinking about it, and then I can maybe do this while also. Hang on. This will transfixion and kill that one. Let me wait wind up. 77th wave. Is that the one that's interruptible? No, it would have a bar next to it if it was interruptible, so it is not that one. I think there's one that you can do here that's interruptible, but I forget what it is, so... actually, I don't think I need that. I'll just use it on Choco Meteor, why not? And then do my 2-minute window. To help finish him off. I might need a white wind after this. Yeah. Okay, I will wait with you. Yeah, it's all good, man. What are friends for, right? I think he's almost dead. I'm just gonna let the bleed do the rest and Abyssal Transfixion him to death. And there we go. I guess we don't get to fight Hirumaki. Maybe he's gonna run away like a little bitch. Let's find out. Well, that takes care of your second in command. I'm sure you'll try. Yep, sticking to the plan. Let's do this. Beat his ass, Kabuto. I could have sworn one of those moves was interruptible. I think it was 77th wave, but... maybe they changed that because they were like, oh no, blue mages have access to this content now. I'm not sure we can let them do that, you know? So, uh-oh. Kabuto, are you sure this was a good idea? He apparently has reinforcements and he's stronger than you. Sounds like somebody's still got a little energy left in the tank. That is true. Use your, kami powers that you got from everything. And by follow your heart, Tsukumo means stab him in the weak point, right next to his heart. I will always be in yours, is probably the end of that sentence. So. Very nice. Odin would be proud if he wasn't dead. Ow. Yeesh. Nice blood splatter. Nice clean cut. Tsukumo would be proud if it wasn't for the fact that he's in your heart now. Oh. Maybe I should White Wind you. Get in my party so I can actually use White Wind on you. Love how this beast tribe ends. You felt like you were being gaslit. Being gaslit. I wonder... I'm trying to think of what I was being gaslit by. I mean, I guess it's because Tsukumo was here and then Tsukumo's spirit left the doll, but... I don't know. Well, that takes care of that, though. We've taken care of the general, and that deals a major blow to the Reds, so that's a victory in my book. Excuse me. Well, that's because Tsukumo is in your heart now. I hate to break it to you, big guy. So... Well, that's because his spirit departed the doll, so, I mean, you know. Don't worry, there was never any Tsukumo. You okay? I mean, we quite literally watched it talk, so if they give him that excuse, that seems a little counterintuitive, but... Well, yeah, the doll is fine. It's... Yeah, it's the kami that was in it has departed, so. Well, I mentioned it a few times. I could stuff a black pearl ring back into him, but it probably wouldn't bring the kami back, considering the fact that the kami now resides in you. And he kind of has already served his purpose. His purpose was here to make you the leader, so, I mean, I know you might want him back, but... Yeah, well, that's all up to you now, big guy. That's what he was saying. He was putting you on the path. Well, that's possible. Oh, okay. Probably, yeah. Wouldn't be shocked. I mean, kind of doubt, because again, that there's a little blip of life energy that he gave you. So, you can try to explain it away in scientific terms, but nothing in the Ruby Sea makes scientific sense, so... And as it turns out, the materia is made for a crown, so... It's the kind of crown a leader would wear, Kabuto. Yeah, I don't think that... It lacks the divine properties that it had previously, but I still think that it's a treasure worth keeping at the moment for what it's worth. That's my 2 cents. See, he even agrees. He's still in there somewhere. I mean, he's in your heart, so maybe now the proximity is allowing him to pop back into the materia. Who knows? But that takes care of a test of courage. One more rank left, but it's basically just the outro. That was pretty much the quote-unquote final quest of this one. There's just a little bit of last-minute work to do where you basically say goodbye to the major characters, and then that's it. But we won't get that till we get to rank 8, and it's going to take like 10 days to get that, so... We won't be doing that until close to the end of this year. Oh, you're thinking of the outro quest? Okay. Yeah, maybe they say that in the outro quest, but it's going to be like... I'm going to be looking like the main character from L.A. Noire, pressing X to doubt if that's the excuse they want to try to give to him. And it's like, no, that... We quite literally had several people say, a talking doll? So... But we are sworn now with the Kojin. Sworn into the Divine Circle. Apparently the prayer earlier on wasn't enough. But yeah, we don't get the extra quests that we got from the previous ranks because you basically have to earn it all the way up the hard way for their last rank here. But once we get that last rank, we'll be able to do the Stormblood Allied Beast Tribe quests. I'm going to save those for later, though. They'll make for good in-between content for a certain set of quests we'll be doing in a later patch. So, yeah, I'll finish out stuff here. I'll get them to rank 8, but after that we'll kind of leave them on the back burner until we're ready to do those allied quests. So, speaking of getting ready to max people out, I'm kind of meandering around, but our custom deliveries are back up, and Kurenai is almost at rank 5. So let's help her make that the last 3 Sui no Sato specials. Yeah, I'll do those on Goldsmith, why not? And once we do that, we got to do that last quest with Sukotsubo that's over on the map there that's not available at the moment because I'm on a crafter. And once we're done with that, we'll go see about Adkirak. What am I looking for here? Custom deliveries. Sui no Sato special is 3, so I, excuse me, need 9 of them. We don't need the raw ones. The raw ones would just take longer because I can just make them maxed out from 0 anyway. So, oh yeah, I grabbed a couple of versatile lures, by the way. As it turns out, for the Crystalline Mean quests, which we're not going to start just yet, but we will be starting after the next main set of story quests. For those quests specifically, you can catch every single one of the fish that you need to catch in order to continue the Fisher facet quests with versatile lures. So I'm just going to hold on to those. And I also did a little bit of fishing myself because I needed to remember how actual fishing works rather than just ocean fishing. So I finally fixed my Fisher hotbars. They don't look like garbage anymore. So that's good. I can just max this like this, can't I? Even though it's at poor. Yeah, that's fine. And then observe. And wait to see if I press 5 or I press 8, depending on what's available. Yeah, I actually kind of really like intensive synthesis. It's it makes it worth it to like actually use, like before you had intensive synthesis, you basically, once you got the quality maxed out, it didn't matter whether it was a good, a bad, an excellent, a poor in the condition anymore. But now, because you have something that only works when the condition is good or excellent for progress specifically, you have, oh, this is going to go all the way up. Almost 7,000, Jesus Christ. But yeah, now you have something that actually makes it worth it to check the condition and make sure that it's, if it's high or if it's good or excellent, you can use it. So I don't know how necessary it is, strictly speaking, but it feels correct for what it does, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, I can get those done in a couple of careful syntheses, but don't specifically need intensive. It just feels good to press in the moment, I guess, where you're supposed to press it. Alright, we'll venerate, and then observe. And then observe again. But yeah, I don't even need to do this second observe. I can just do a regular synthesis and get it, but that's okay. Why not? Okay, Kurenai. Well, pretty soon that should be a reality rather than a dream, because I have 3 more Sui no Sato specials for you to get moving. So, oh, I forgot to drink my liquid courage before I did the Kojin quests. I was going to drink some mineral water. Not that I was getting any experience for it, but I would have used the last of my jellied compote, but I used that on the leveling roulette that I did yesterday when I healed through Holminster, so. It's all good. It's what I do, Kurenai. At this point, it shouldn't be that surprising. 2 more? What does she say after you? This? Yeah, this is a new line, actually, I think, so. And that takes care of that. That'll get Goldsmith up to level 79. Only 1 level left for it and Culinarian, and then we are capped out on all of our crafters and gatherers. I hope so. Only one way to find out. Let's go see where the stingy old man has left himself now. Yeah, I think we should try to meet with their approval before we, you know, go selling it off. So, well, good. That was the important part. The idea is that we want to inspire them to do their own stuff too. So, no, it's fine if the quality doesn't compare to mine. It's mine is the example. It's not the, you know, not meant to be the base on which they base their work. So, well, good. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, Sanana, you're probably going to turn a profit out of it anyway, because it's not like the house would actually pay Suino, Sato, and Gil. They always pay in scripts. And I mean, to be fair, they can get some stuff out of the scripts, but not nearly as much as they can get with cold hard cash. So, eventually they'll exhaust your supply of unique items, and then it's like, okay, what good are these scripts? So... It's true, though. You'll serve as a good role model while she, you know, when she opens up her business to the world. I don't think Sanana thought that was funny. Oh, have you, Jikan? Well, good. Glad to hear it. I'll believe it when I see it, but glad to hear it. Well, that was the plan in the first place. Maybe if you listened earlier, this wouldn't be a problem. Well, good, because I can always help contribute for a little longer. There's one unique product that I haven't been able to stock for them yet, so we'll see if she has access to it. Oh, you gonna leave it to the other craftsmen, or...? And it's coming from Jikan, so you know that your course of action might not be the best one. No, he means you. Like, even your sister wasn't as, you know, on the moon about it as you were. See, there you go. You even have the approval of the stingiest cotter back at Suino Sato. We're getting quite a lot of the instrumental of revolutions today, aren't we? It's okay, I enjoy it. It's too bad Susan Calloway isn't singing, but that's okay. We'll talk about the replacement that they got for her as well when we head back to the Crystarium, because there's a new track now that nighttime has come to the first, and, well, it features their new, the new replacement that they have for Susan Calloway from Shadowbringers onward, so. Kurenai now considers you a shining light to the world. I think you're overdoing it just a little bit there, Kurenai, but thank you. And what sort of different favor is that? Let's see what the last product on her line of products is. Nah, it's all good. Gave me something to do while I was here anyway, working with the Kojin. Okay, and what's that? Oh, yeah, I know about it, actually, yeah. bring you a treasure from the Sea of Clouds. It's funny because I'll practically be going there anyway, so. You don't have to sugarcoat it, Kurenai. Okay, and what's the other favor? Uh-huh. And you want me to be your tailor now? I'm not exactly a weaver. Well, I'll see what I can do. Usually this does not go this way. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the woman is saying, no, sir, your pattern of dress is terrible, let me help you. And that's, you know, deeply rooted in society's, you know, misogynistic tendencies, but I'm just surprised by this, that's all. I will see what I can find for you. Sanana doesn't seem too happy about the idea, but okay. Yeah, and these are the ones that are available from the Sea of Clouds section. So these are the ones that are worth the biggest bonus, which are Cloud Pearls, Cloudkin Feathers, and Illuminati Masks. So Crafter, Gatherer, Fisher, in that order. I don't know what I'm going to have Kurenai dress as, to be honest. I didn't really think I was going to have her dress as anything, but she asked so nicely. Now I don't know if I have a choice. I know what I'm going to have Adkirag dress up as, because, well, he's in the hard place with Zoe, so they're going to dress in the same dress code, but, you know. Okay, so she just wants the Sui no Sato specials for the rest of this week's deliveries. Alright, that's fine. I might do those, or I might look and see if anybody else has a bonus, but it's not like I need lots of experience from here to finish out. I've only got, like, one level for both Goldsmith and for Culinarian, and they're done, so. In any case, let's go do one last little jaunt out here with Sukotsubo. I've got Paladin and Dragoon in the thing there, because you may have noticed when you looked at my levels. They're kind of at a little bit of an awkward level. Like, Dragoon's at 57 and Paladin's at 79, so I'm thinking I'm just going to put Paladin up to 80 and then Dragoon up to 60, and then I'll just put those away, so I figured, I've been getting some tomestones from doing the quests for the Kojin and the Vanu Vanu, so I just bought some stuff. And I said, okay, I'll just do, like, main scenario or something, cap out on my Poetics, so I'm done with that before the end of Shadowbringers, and in the process, I'll get them to even levels, so that they are no longer sticking out there and activating my OCD. Alright, Takotsubo, I think I said Sukotsubo, but what are these serpent troubles that I've been hearing rumblings of since, you know, we took care of the red? I do have a tendency to come in at fortuitous times, yes. Oh, yeah, probably a good idea. So they'll abandon the eggs? That's kind of hardcore, huh? Unless you're just talking about spraying the territory down. Alright. Mizuko, we got one last little job to do, so let's go do it, shall we? Make sure this place is nice and safe before I go put my little... I've got another trophy for the quote-unquote Sky Pirates Den that I'm going to put in my apartment because I finished Kurenai's, well, maxed out Kurenai's custom deliveries rank, so... We'll go put that away, then we've got one more quest to do after this with Adkirag, and then we'll go back to the first, and we can take care of the other stuff. Are these up on land? They must be. Alright, Mizuko. Let's take your maiden voyage into the air. Nice. Nice work. Good exit from the water. I would say dismount, but that's not quite right, so... let's see here. Ah, there we go. Spawning serpent. Well, you will spawn no more! Blech. Nice. 2 more to go. Oh, look, a whole bunch of Yumemis. They have left their usual home. Well, that's a problem for a different person to take care of. I'm taking care of serpents that are spawning. And there's the last one. Gotcha. Okay, and now we need to spray the surrounding area, right? Yeah. Okay. Then let's go do that so that they don't decide to make their homes slightly further away, you know? Gotta you know, nip the problem in the bud before it becomes a problem. Preemptive strike. I can't really get those in this game. I don't think there are any skills that give you more damage if the enemy's unaware of you in this game. I mean, I guess you can use Trick Attack, but, like, that doesn't do more damage because the enemy's unaware. You're just, unless you use Suiton, you can't use it unless they're not aware of you. That's all. Good work, Mizuko. I've been spouting off random stuff, but you took care of the problem almost on your own. Nice work. Let's take you back home, and then I will go back to my home. Take care of my stuff. We'll head to Idleshire, and then we'll head back to the first. Let's go in this little vent. There we go. A little easier to get to than going all the way back around. He's over here. It's okay, we can fly in the air. There we go. Good work, Mizuko. Yeah, because that's the land entrance, so we definitely don't want that being overrun by water serpents, so... Oh. Oh. What should I do? Excuse me. Oh, so go take a bath immediately, is what you're telling me. Good. Fantastic. I'll go do that right now. Hang on. Nothing better than a saltwater bath to get all the bubbles off. I hope, anyway. I mean, we just sprayed the other side of this place, so ideally that should mean that the bubbles here, the bubbles haven't tracked all the way over here, and the ocean water will wash off the scent. I'll just swim to the surface just to make sure I give myself enough time. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be anywhere around here, but for a little while, but I'd probably have to go back to Yulmore to get a shower if I didn't, you know, spray myself off here, so... Can I teleport to the apartment from in the water? Yes, I can. Alright, then. Let's do it. Oh. Good. Some goober decided it was a good idea to put up Christmas decorations in July. Fantastic. I don't know if I ever specified if I said that the kids for the Dome and Enclave were on their winter break or their summer break. I think I said summer break, so that's why I was saying that, but I guess it could just as well be their winter break. I don't know. Okay, let's not clip the thing into the walls and stuff. Alright, so we have another trophy for the Sky Pirates Den, quote-unquote. Let's stick it in here before I forget about it, like the last ones. It's a Gallius wheel. Why is this specific to Kurenai? I don't know. I figured, it's kind of a cool thing. I can stick it up on the wall. I didn't think that, I was going to use the bag of booty originally, but I said, no, you know what, probably the wheel would be better for Kurenai, honestly, because the bag of booty seems like something that the Kojin would give me and be like, well, we could have put this in the vault, but instead we're giving it to you. So let's put not the Kotetsu replica, that's later, the Gallius wheel up on the wall above my library there. I think it looks nice because it's like nice and even on the wall there with the half circle up on the top there, so yeah, that should work out good. And that spot's kind of covered by the Enclave map that I couldn't clip into my fish tank, so it's a nice little spot for it, I think. Alright, well, we're working our way ahead. All head full with the Sky Pirates Den. I've only got 4 things left to put in there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them is a painting anyway, because I still haven't figured out what painting I'm sticking up there yet. But, yeah, we'll figure that out later. For now, gotta head back to Idleshire. Oh, and I swapped these around, by the way, so Nadalin is here, and then the Isles of Umber are there. So that I'm not being reminded of Pharaoh Sirius all the time. Alright, to Idleshire, and take care of business with Adkirag. And then we'll head back to the first and start working on these role quests. What were we making with Adkirag before? By the way, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see what his deliveries were. Signature booze cookware. Alright. Seems like more of an armorer thing to do, but hey, they might need signature booze silverware as well. So let's swap over to Goldsmith and we'll work on that. I'll probably do the other 6 deliveries on on Culinarian, since it's harder to get Culinarian capped out, because you actually need to go out and work for your materials with Culinarian, unlike the other stuff. So, you can have this emerald soup in this materia because I'm never going to need it, so there you go. Signature booze cookware, and these should be 3 of each, I believe. Yes, the first one is 3 of each. And the hard place decorative furnishings are also 3 of each, so I'll keep that in mind for later. Let's grab these. There we go. We'll step into my office, and we'll take care of these as well. Same way we did the other ones. Can I capify Great Strides this? Yeah, I think I should be able to, even only with just 4 stacks of Inner Quiet. Yeah, okay, I figured. Wasn't 100% sure for a second there, but it worked out. And so did Intensive Synthesis. It's like 400% of the normal, of the regular synthesis intensive is, so... and that's what, 6 CP? Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. Pretty damn powerful. That's 1200. I should be able to do this. I think the last time it was even less than that, so yeah, there we go. Oop, I pressed focused even though it was good. That's okay. Alright, last piece of silverware, because as it turns out, you need a fork, you need a spoon, and you need a knife in order to eat signature booze, so... It's not booze like booze in real life, either. It's they spelled it like that, but it's like some kind of weird filling thing. I guess my best guess is it's something like a pierogi, but I don't know. I'd have to look into it, I guess, in order to know for sure. You need to cook it in a special wok, though, so that's why that's there. Alright, let's go give him the silverware. We'll get him to rank 4, which will allow us to do his quest. And then after that, we'll do the role quests. I'm probably going to turn in Warrior of Darkness before I do the role quests, though, just so that it's done. I have that listed in my notes, basically, like, to turn that in first and then do the role quests, so I might as well. No problem, Mad Kirag. Glad to help. I've got more help that I can give, though, because here's 3 more pieces of silverware, so... Yeah, so there's like a dough and then there's a filling to it, so like I said, it's some kind of like pierogi thing. That's cool. I imagine it's very versatile. Probably keeps for a little while, too, which is helpful for, you know, hunter-gatherers on the steppe. Oh, they're using catfish in the filling? Boy, don't tell the Namazu that one. They will not be very happy with you guys. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, I mean, you're the one that knows the recipe, so... Oh, so is he somebody you might have known, or...? Alright, sounds like a plan. We actually got a couple of other Zayla individuals that showed up when we got him to rank 3 as well. They were members of his old tribe, actually. So, it's distinctly possible that this bunch is also... This person he's looking for is also a member of his old tribe. But since he's looking upon them with disdain, it might mean that they're, you know, not as helpful as those two. So, the other two, they basically... took a little bit of convincing, but as soon as they did, they were like, okay, we won't tell anybody where you are. And we're a cornerstone of the hard place, so that is good. And now we just need to take care of this quest with Melody, and then we'll be good to go. Tempura Nomad. You're really going to give me non-high quality versions of these? I feel like that's kind of silly, considering you just gave me 3 high quality matcha. Anyway. About this mysterious visitor, Melody. Yes, tell me about what you saw. So I can be the judge of whether this person will be the financial ruin of the hard place. Okay. It's possible. Well. Rowdy visitor, or oh, it's our yeah, his two friends that showed up before. We have a problem. We led him directly here. Maybe you guys should have run in the opposite direction. Just a thought. Man named Adkirag, huh? Well, if I learn of him, I'll point you in the right direction. You guys are terrible liars, you know that? Yeah, this is the guy that we did that quest called Purple Rain for back when we were at the Asm Step, so... Turns out he gets an additional role to play. Yeah, good to see you, man. Oh, okay, sure. I don't know if I introduced myself either, so we can fix it together. This is Belugan, and I am Jime. Nice to meet you. Oh, he's your older brother. Okay, yeah, I think you mentioned that you had a brother before, so... Huh. Wait, what makes you think he's all the way over here? Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. Wow, you followed them all the way back here? That's some good shadowing. Could practically take you on at the Rogues Guild. Okay. Well, he must be around here somewhere then. Okay, sure. Describe your brother to me. Illustrious. Fond of booze. And, yeah, I kind of figured he was a Zayla. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean... If the fact that his tail over there looks exactly like yours doesn't give it away, this piggy is your brother. Cat's out of the bag, I think. Well, it's not really dressing as livestock. It's dressing as a disguise. He's a costume man now. He joined the circus when he ran away from home. Yeah, can't be much of a coincidence, huh? Oh boy. Uh-huh. Sure he is, Mapopo. Well, that was surprisingly easier to convince him to back down than I thought. That was why I just told him the truth, but keep an eye on Belugan? Okay, but what for? I guess we're gonna go see what he's up to. Sure, sounds like a plan. Why not? Wonder if he thinks I lied to him and now he's like making inquiries to make sure that I didn't lie to him. I also wonder if we're gonna make it back to the first before that song that only plays at nighttime goes away until, you know, let's see, 12 hours, 4 minutes to an hour. That'd be 48 minutes from then, but it's okay. I can always fix it by, like, I don't know. I have to look some stuff up on YouTube anyway so I can play it over the stream for the purpose of talking about something that I didn't get to talk about in Holminster last time, so I'll probably look it up anyway. It is, in fact, a strange land, and it sucks that you have to walk out here in the rain anyway, so why not? I wouldn't think that would be that strange, considering the Namazu have Doro Ilo now, but I guess it depends on whether you've been to Doro Ilo yet or not. Maybe it's like Las Vegas for all of you. Some people have gone and some people haven't. His tail looks a lot different than his brother's. I guess it must be, like, unique to each Aura. I don't know anything about Aura biology because I've obviously never played as one. It's never really appealed to me, so... I think you're asking the wrong person, actually. Just shake your head, motion to yourself, avert your gaze. Let's just shake my head. I think it means shake my head no, yeah. Well, there you go. See, now I'm just confusing this man, though, because I was very honest with him back in the back in the bar, and now everyone's just like, no, it doesn't matter who he is. Yeah, back to reunion, where he doesn't want to go. So even if he is your brother, I don't think it's going to matter. Thanks, Slowfix. Nice work. Meanwhile, up next... Oh yeah, we're over here with Midnight Dew. Distinctly possible. Let's see what she has to say. Give a knowing wink. No, I'm pretty sure she'd just punch me to the moon if I did that. Let's just... Same thing. I wonder if he's gonna, like, catch me in the act one of these times where I'm, like, shaking my head or gesturing to them. Be like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't think she would know what in a dark man